Perfect. There he is.
Okay guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we are going to be fishing a lake that is widely known around here for having some absurd boat traffic. Let's see here. Yeah. So we've been here for like 2 seconds and we already got some pleasure boaters out here, but so far not looking too rough. Pretty calm day outside too, so at least we don't have to deal with the wind, just maybe some big old gnarly boat waves, but we're gonna get after it. I think I'm gonna throw the jig around. Probably one of my favorite baits to throw. I'm gonna show you guys how to catch more fish when you have a lot of boat traffic, because I know a lot of guys, they see a boat buzz their spot, they get pretty pissed off. Usually I get pissed off anyway, even if I think it's not gonna affect the fishing. You don't like boats buzzing your spot. So I'm gonna show you how you kind of get past that and how you can catch more fish when boats are just freaking swarming you all day long. So stay tuned, let's go catch some bass.
Yeah, perfect. That's just what you want to see. There he is though. Does not matter when you got all sorts of boat traffic going on. Got him freaking running right past us. That's a good one right there too. Okay, we're about to get slammed by some major wakeage, but that's a solid fish right there. As you can see, we got quite a bit of boat pressure out here, but the fish do not care when they're out deeper, you know. Right now we're sitting in about 18 feet of water, casting in about 22. This person's about to leave a major wake. That one freaking crushed the jig. 22 feet of water. Oh, missed him. Came back for it. Come on. Oh yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one right there, boys and girls. Freaking out in 28 feet of water, 26 feet or so we're sitting in. Nice like 15, 16 incher. I thought she was a lot bigger, dude. That thing, I set hook on her and she didn't move, but we were definitely sitting in a little bit more of a protected area, but there's still quite a bit of boat traffic going on back here, stirring up the bottom and making these deep fish bite. So that's a solid fish right there. Throwing this little football jig down there. Whew. I thought that was gonna be a big one. Or a pike. I was actually expecting that to be a pike. That thing hit it like a friggin' freight train. But we're getting into them now, ladies and gentlemen. Throwing this jig out here. They are eating it. They are in full-blown post-spawn mode now, as you can see. There was the next cast. Okay. Oh, it's a freaking good one. It's another freaking good one. Okay. Okay, that one's freaking skinny as crap, but that's like a 16, 17 incher. Probably could be like a 2.5 pounder, and she's probably not even 2 pounds. That one I just literally cast it out, lifted up, and she was on there, right next to that buoy. They might be schooled up right here. That was two casts in a row, 2 2-pounders. I was gonna say that fish was super post spawn, so she could have been like a 2.5 probably if she was a little bit chunkier, but she was probably right about 2, maybe a little bit less. Boat is sitting in 27 feet of water now. There he is. I haven't caught a non-keeper yet. That's nuts. Usually this lake is known for catching like 6-pound limits, and we probably have 4 fish for like 8 something pounds or so. Another decent fish. All about 2 pounds. No giants yet though. But we're catching some freaking pretty good quality fish out off this break. That one was a little bit shallower. She's probably in about 18, 20 feet of water. Nothing too crazy, but she freaking clocked that football jig. Little 3/8 ounce football jig with a 4-inch Berkley Chicken Craw trailer. They are smoking it, and here comes the boats. Here comes the party barges. Yippee! Love water coming over the front of my boat. You just gotta love fishing lakes with like a billion pleasure boaters. You just gotta love it. There he is. Right over that boat. Right when that boat went over the top of there too. Well, that's the smallest one yet. Definitely not a giant by any means, but pontoon boat just shot right over the top of that thing. Little like 12, 13, 14 incher. Not too bad. But that is why we are fishing so deep, guys. We're fishing in like 20 to 30 feet of water because if we fish anything less than that, these fish would be so spooked. If we were casting up in like 10 feet of water and some big boat like that shot right over the top of it, that fish is not going to want to eat. But these fish that are down deeper, they're just more apt to eat because they don't really notice those boats flying over the top of them. And if anything, it probably stirs the water up a little bit, gets the stuff on the bottom of the lake moving, and makes them want to eat even more. So we're going to get another crawfish on here, and we're going to catch some more bass. That one was in about 23 feet of water, so another pretty deep fish.
Okay, so far, not too bad. We've only taken like 5 waves over the front of the boat, but it's a little bit rowdy out here. It's only a Friday. If it was a Saturday or Sunday and it was this nice outside, we probably would be dead right now. But we've caught like 5 bass so far. We're gonna go move up to another spot because this one kind of just fell off for some reason. See if we can catch some more big bass. Seems like the big girls are biting today. I know we haven't caught any giants yet, but like a 2-pounder for this lake is pretty big, and there are some absolute freaking massive fish in here. So if the 2-pounders are biting and those are a little bit bigger, I'm assuming the giants are going to be biting too, which actually about a week ago I caught like a 4 1/4 in here, so I think we might catch a big one, and we might catch a big smallmouth too. So stay tuned. Let's go get some bigger bass and try not to die from any of these freaking speedboats. Let's go get it.
Yeah. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh my gosh. Big one. Stay down, dude. I don't know if it's a bass or a pike. Is it a big smallmouth, largemouth? It's a big largemouth. Okay, baby. We'll scoop you with the net. I literally thought that was a weed. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Said we were gonna maybe catch a big one today. Not a giant, but that's about a 3-pounder. I'll take it. I will take that all day. That's a freaking nice one. Came out of 25 feet of water. Way out deep there. Right after a couple of boats rolled through here. Awesome, dude. Probably not quite a 3-pounder. She's pretty dang close though. Perfect. Yep, just a little bit of water up here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Yeah, baby. I love it.
Okay, so really quick after that fish, I just want to go over equipment really fast so you guys kind of know what I'm using to catch these bass out deep, because I know a lot of you guys probably have not fished this deep. Until I moved up to Michigan and started fishing some of these super deep clear lakes, I would never cast a lure in more than like 8 feet of water. So we're fishing in like 20 to 30 feet of water today. I'm using a 7'3" medium heavy action rod. You want something that's got a little bit of a whippy action to it so you can make those long casts with this jig, because I'm not using a super heavy jig right now either. I could probably be throwing like a half-ounce jig or so just to get it down a little bit faster, but you want something you're going to be able to cast it pretty far with, but still has a little bit of backbone so you can get a nice hook set on those fish. And then on top of that, I'm throwing a 8-1 or 8 something to 1. I'm throwing an 8.5 to 1 gear ratio Curado K reel. You definitely want something at least 7-1 to 1 or faster, because when you get a bite out deep, you have so much line out, especially when you make a super long cast and then your bait's also in like 25 feet of water. You have all this line that's going on a big diagonal out there, partially sunken lines, some of the lines on the surface of the water, and you need to catch up to that fish. So you want a fast reel so you can reel up to that fish and make sure that you stick them pretty good. But that's the equipment we're throwing today. We're gonna get back out of here. I'm gonna keep going up this bank, maybe like 50 to 100 more yards, and then we're gonna go out to the main lake, to the super rowdy water, and try to catch some big ones.
There he is. Dude, I think it's another freaking good one. I don't know what the deal is today. Usually this is like Dink City Lake, and we're catching, yeah, another freaking good one. Another like 2-pounder. We're not catching giants, guys, but like, oh my gosh, you'd win like almost any tournament out here with the bag that we got going on right now. Another solid like 15, 16 inch chunk right there. Out in like 20 feet of water. Let us go see how the main lake action is. I don't know where all the boats went, but a little bit ago, this would have been unfishable. There he is. On the jig. And we still are catching quality bass, dude. What in the world is going on in this lake? It's like every dink bass has disappeared and replaced it with like a freaking chunk. Like a 2-pounder, dude. I mean, probably not quite, honestly, but like, I wish I could explain to you guys like how, like, kind of weird this is for this lake to catch like all quality fish too. We're not catching any dinks at all. Like, that's a nice like 2-pounder, you know? Like, that's a chunky fish. We'd have an easy like 10 to 12 pound limit, which would win almost any tournament out here. So we're catching them good. For some reason, there's no freaking boats out on the main lake. I thought that it was gonna be an absolute freaking circus out here. Don't know where they all went, because a little bit ago, the lake was popping. But I don't really care. I'd rather have it be this way. But I hope you guys kind of saw earlier on in the video too, when there was like a lot of boats around me, how you could still catch fish. You just got to go a little bit deeper, because these fish, they can't tell that there's a boat over the top of them. Like right now we're only in like 17, 18 feet. Not super deep, but if there's a boat that rides over the top of a fish that's in like 20 feet of water, it's not going to faze them really. Okay, so that's a wrap, but I probably said it about 50 times in this video, but we were catching some pretty good quality fish for this lake. It actually kind of blew me away that we didn't get like any shorts at all. I think I caught maybe one short bass. I hope you guys learned something today about either deep fishing or fishing with a lot of boat traffic or something, or at the very least you got to see a bunch of cool jig hook sets. But thank you guys for watching today's video, and I hope you guys hit that subscribe button and tune in for the next one. I post videos every single week, so I will catch you guys next time.